Hi, good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening. Apologies for not doing a morning show. I had my hands tied. I was busy. Well, I won't say I had my hands tied. I was busy in the outside of the world. But I'm glad to be back. Can't you see how happy I am? And speaking of happy, Monday it's my birthday. Yep. I ain't going to tell you how old I am, but I'm going to give you a maths clue. I was born in July 27, 1981, Forest Gate Hospital. I'm going to let you guys work that one out. So, I'm going to do my Arsenal match day preview and my starting 11, plus my substitutions, my 9 substitutions that is, and my formation. It's going to be 4-3-3, and I'm not going to be picking the strongest side possible to smack Watford. I think I'm going to pick a side capable of beating Watford. But I'm going to go over 4-3-3. So bear with me. Right. Arsenal v Watford. Last season, I think we won the fixture, but I forgot the score. Oh, 2-0, that's it. Leno made his debut in his fixture. And Watford played pretty well last season. They had a number of chances. We had more possession, but they created more chances on goal, more chances on target than us, but we only got the 2-0 win. And Leno made a couple of fine saves on his debut. He debuted and replaced Peter Cech. So that was the making of Leno. Excuse me. The recent game, we drew 2-2. We were cruising at 2-0. At 2-0 at half time. We were cruising at 2-0 and we went into interval 2-0 up. Then the second half, what a dreadful display of how not to lose a 2-goal lead. All started with Socrates' stupid pass and went straight to Tom Keverley to his surprise. Took his opportunity and he had to hit the target, and hit the target he did and scored. He gave Leno, that back pass gave Leno, that dreadful pass from the back by Socrates gave Leno no opportunity to adjust himself. And at the time, under Emery, we were playing with a back four with Socrates and Luis. Oh, what a nightmare that became. I'm happy to play the back four, and I know that we were a back four team. Back three, we're only playing that because we ain't got the defenders to do it. But in that game, I was very peed off, and the performance was so poor in that second half compared to the first half. And the fitness levels this season have been shocking, utterly diabolical. These players get paid how much a week? Professional footballing athletes, yeah? Not good enough. That's why we're going to finish 10th or 8th. And I'll tell you something, if Chelsea beat us in the FA Cup final, I'll still say yes, because you know why? Because we don't deserve to be in Europe. We've not been good enough. Olympiacos was the better team in the second leg that night. They defended well. They had more shots on target than we did. They had more efforts on goal than we did. And they deserved to win. And that night, Mikel Arteta got taught a tactical lesson by the Olympiacos manager. We're just not good enough to be in Europe. And I'll tell you something. For free. I don't want us to be in Europe. Ideally, if we go on to win our 14th FA Cup, we're going to end up in Europe anyway. And the team that finishes 7th, let's say Tottenham. Oh, it's got that song written all over again. We did it again. We did it again. Yeah. Poor old Tottenham. It's happened again. It's happened again. Yeah, that song. Anyway, without further ado, allow me to go into my starting 11. The 4-3-3 formation I'm going with. In goal, he will play in the cup final. I was tempted to go with Matt Macy, but I'm going to go with Emiliano Martinez. He will play in the cup final. I mean, it's not the biggest of squads, and we're making use of what we have. I mean, Leno's injured, but Martinez has been brilliant. Emiliano Martinez in goal for me. Brilliant saves, commanding in the box, very confident in dealing with set pieces. He starts tomorrow. My back four. My right back, I'm going to go with Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Defensively better than Bellerin. Who isn't? I think I'm just about better than Bellerin defensively. Yeah, he's improved as a defender. Even though he's not a defender, he's improved defensively, should I say, for a midfielder. And he offers us something from an offensive point of view as well. So, yeah, Maitland-Niles will start at the back, 4 at right back. My 2 centre-half pairing, this is going to be interesting. I'm going to go with Rob Holding. He's got to put in a performance of a minimum 7 out of 10 for him to get a place in the cup final. For me, at this rate, he is not playing in the cup final. If Mustafi is fit for the cup final, he starts. Yeah. Imagine me saying, if Mustafi is fit for the cup final, he starts. That just shows you the levels that we've dropped. We're depending on Mustafi. Can you believe that? Right. Alongside Holding. Well, let me get with Holding. Yeah, he was poor in that Villa game. But again, he's got to put in a performance for me. And he's got to prove to himself, not just to the manager, but prove to himself that he can do the job for the cup final. Mind you, 3 years ago, I thought he was brilliant in the battle against Diego Costa. Well, it was Mertesack's job that day, but I thought he was brilliant defensively. He was all right on that day 3 years ago when we did beat our next Saturday's opponent, Chelsea. But I thought he was all right. Right, alongside him, I'm going to go with Socrates. He's another one who's going to have to prove to the manager why he should be chosen to play in the cup final next week. For me, he hasn't had the best of seasons, and I don't think that's his fault when he's playing alongside a centre-half who is shocking as a back four player, and that's David Luiz. But then again, there's no excuses. His performance has not been the best. Not like his first season. He was our best centre-half, hands down. Even better than Koscielny at that time. Yeah, for me, Socrates goes in as a centre-half pairing for Holding. Left back. You know what? Oh, no, I'm going to go with Bukayo Saka at left back. I was thinking of Tierney, but I'm going to give him a rest. He's the first name. He's one of the first names in that team sheet. He's our number 1 left back here in Tierney, but I'm going to go with Bukayo Saka. And he's not guaranteed to start. He's not going to start the cup final next weekend. Tierney will start that cup final. I'm going to give Tierney a rest. He deserves a rest. He's been superb since coming back from injury. Absolutely superb. 10 out of 10 performance against Man City says it all. But Bukayo Saka has had a fabulous season as well, especially at playing at left back, an emergency left back. His best position is left wing midfield or left wing forward. For me, I think he will start this game. I think he deserves to start this game. He wasn't at his best the other day. So I'm going to give him an opportunity to stake his claim for a cup final position and why he should start the cup final. I just thought of something here. No, come to think of it, I'm going to play Bukayo Saka further. I'm going to start Kieran Tierney. Yeah. As much as we all love Kieran Tierney, I love Kieran Tierney, I would start him in that back 4 for me. And he's going to show the management, he's going to show the fans why he deserves a starting position in that cup final and why he is going to be playing in the cup final. Kieran Tierney. Right, my midfield three now. Torreira will have another opportunity in his best position, sitting in front of that back four, and show us why he deserves to be selected for the game against Chelsea next Saturday. Because like Mikel Arteta has said in his press conferences, or in his recent press conference, there's going to be Arsenal players playing for their cup final positions. And he's one of them, Lucas Torreira. Yes, you are playing for your cup final starting position. Well, guess what? You're playing in your best position in this game. Yeah? I want to see you be the tenacious Torreira of last season. The tough tackling Uruguayan. The Uruguayan that even puts his head on the World Cup stage to stop an attack. Yeah, that Torreira. We want to see some of that. I like you, Torreira, but your performances has not been he's not been up to levels of standard. So you start. Right, I'm going to arrest Granit Xhaka and I'm going to play these two midfielders. Right, here's my midfield. My two midfielders that play either side of you got Torreira here, you got Torreira here, and you got to have two midfielders either side of him. So Ceballos, well, a big test for him personally because he's going to want to play in the cup final. I believe Arteta will pick him, but after that shoddy performance against Villa, he's going to have to up levels now. He's going to have to up his levels and up his game. Especially his performances need to be upped. So for me, I'm going to go with Ceballos just to prove that he can play in this cup final for next weekend. Joe Willock. Yeah, that's a surprise selection. He's going to start the cup final for me. No, he's not going to start this cup final. He's going to start this game for me against Watford. He's got energy. He offers us a lot of energy and he offers us something different in the midfield of a kind. He can track back, can put it in a tackle, and I think he's a goal threat. Not many people see it, but I see that he is a goal threat. So yeah, why not? Right, the front three. On the right, Nicolas Pepe. He is definitely, he's not definitely, but from that performance against Villa, there was nothing much to say in what he impacted. He didn't really impact us enough. I'd like to have seen him properly go at the left back there, but not once did I see him beat the left back. Now, he's got an opportunity, to express himself in this particular game and give Arteta a massive reason to make a decision on him and why he should start the FA Cup final. Nicolas Pepe. On the left, Bukayo Saka. I put him at left back earlier, but I'm going to go with Kieran Tierney. The simple fact is, I want to give Bukayo Saka the opportunity to, again, prove to Arteta why you're going to be in this cup final and why should you start. So, Mikel Arteta for me. Mikel Arteta. Where am I going? So Bukayo Saka, for me, he starts the this game against Watford. Up front, Alexander Lacazette. Again, he's going to have to put in a performance to prove that Mikel Arteta will select him. Although I think Eddie Nketiah, I'll give him a rest. And I'm going to go with Lacazette. It is a strong enough Arsenal team. There's no excuses. And we've got to do our job. We've got to, salvage some pride. And my substitutions, Matt Macy, who's forever waiting patiently to get a game. And he hasn't played for Arsenal since we played Championship Norwich in the League Cup game, which we won 2-1. For those of you that don't remember, Eddie Nketiah made his name for the 2 goals he got us just to get us out of jail as we were 1-0 down. So, yeah, he played in that game, Matt Macy, and he starts on the bench for me. But it's not because he played that game, he's there because we may need him, and you never know when an injury may occur. Let's touch wood that doesn't happen to Emilio Martinez. Right. Substitute number 2, David Luiz. He deserves a rest on the bench for two good performances. I mean, against Villa, he was the best out of the bad bunch, and he deserves his rest. I think he will start the cup final in a back three then, for me. And it will be a back three against Chelsea, that I can say. So, Luiz. Wow. Another defender. Oh, Bellerin. I'll get the feeling he may start in the back 5 at wing back for me. And he didn't do too badly against Man City. He done well against Man City, mind you. Didn't start the game against Aston Villa, fair enough, but he will start on the bench. Cedric will start on the bench for definite. I would ideally start him in the cup final against Man City, Chelsea, should I say. We've done Man City. Oh, sorry about that. That was not an aim at Man City fans. If you feel that was an aim, then let's talk about it and drop it in the comment section below. So, Cedric on the bench. Getting through my substitutions. Kolasinac. I can't believe he is still at this football club. The guy is totally useless, inept, an embarrassment, and he's on our bench. We've got to work with what we have. There's no point in moaning about it. It is the reality. Right, substitute number 6. I'm gonna put Granit Xhaka in there for insurance, just in case all don't come to plan. So Granit Xhaka in there. He's putting captain's performances in, but he's not a club captain. No, never in my eyes. Never in a billion years. He is performing as well as he should be, and he'll be saved for the cup final. So Granit Xhaka, he should be saved. Substitute number 7, Reiss Nelson. I wouldn't expect him to play any part in the cup final, really. Although he's still developing, but he's been developing for a little while now, so it is going to be time for him to start or bust. So at some point he will be remembered as Reiss Nelson for being an Arsenal player who stepped up his levels, or an Arsenal player who didn't really get going. But I'll have him on my bench. Substitute number 7. Substitute number 8, Eddie Nketiah. Yeah, he can start on the bench for me. It's as simple as, really. I think he will be playing a part in the Watford game, and that part, it depends on how long Arteta wants to give him. But he will start on my bench. I'll tell you who's going to start on my bench. Matthew Smith. Don't know not too much about him. He's a youth academy graduate. As far as I know, he will start on our bench, and that's my 9 substitutions. Oh no, do I go with Aubameyang? No, I'm going to change that to Aubameyang. How can I forget Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang? Why did I forget him? Because I didn't think of him starting this game against Watford. I'm resting him. Yeah, I'm giving him a good rest. He deserves his rest. 20 Premier League goals this season. He might come on and get 1 or 2 goals in the Watford game, but 22 Premier League goals this season is fantastic. Again, that's ×2 double figures. He may not win the Golden Boot this year, but if he stays, he may win it next season. That's if he stays. So he's on the bench for me. And that concludes my formation, my substitution, and It includes my video. So I'm going to wrap it up here and say once again, thank you to the ladies, to the gentlemen, to the boys, for the girls for watching me, putting up with me and listening. And don't forget, on Monday, it's my birthday. So if you want to wish me a happy birthday, drop it in the comment section below. And if you want to talk about the team I've selected, the formation, the substitutions, yeah, leave it in my comment section below. Smash the thumbs up, like button, and subscribe to my channel, yeah? And on my birthday, I would love to believe I'll get subscribers on my birthday. Definitely, why not? Like I said, I ain't going to tell you how old I am, although someone might blackmail me into doing so just for some subs. Nah. I was born in 1981, the 27th of July. And that was on a Monday. How I know that? I've done my research. So do subscribe to my channel. Smash that subscribe button. Yeah? My subscribe button. Passionately, hard, left, right, and centre galore. That's how many subscribers I want. Hundreds and thousands. And like I said, at least more than 100 subscribers before Christmas, should I say. Other than that, have a nice day. And be humble and happy. And forever grateful. Peace again, love again, and bless. This is your guy, your host, DLG Reppin, and I'm out.